tennis.
All right.
All right. So in the tennis world, Serena Williams, 23-time Grand Slam champion, 23-time Grand Slam champion.
With the boss's view, you gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association.
Welcome to the YMA Nation podcast, episode number 94.
94, guys.
94. She laughed. I'm excited.
Yo.
So, okay. I go back through the episodes, I watch, I'm like, man, you know what? I got to add more excitement to the show.
Yes, that excitement.
Yeah. Yeah, so, I'm always trying to improve. So, guys, thank you so much. It is Sports Talk Friday. I need you guys to like the video. It takes 2 seconds to push that like button, that little thumbs up button. Go ahead and click that like button. And down in the comment section, hashtag YMA Nation. And be engaged. It's important because it helps the show trend higher. So when someone just browsing on, they see our show like next to the side screen.
Just do it.
Yeah, just do it. They have to explain all of that, right? Just do it, like Nike says. Okay, so guys, today we have a lot of good things to cover, right?
Yes.
First, I want to say again, congrats to everyone who won last week for the drawing.
Yes.
So we have there she go. So we'll have our June drawing next Friday.
Okay.
So everyone who hashtag YMA Nation down in the comment section, they'll be in the drawing. So everyone throughout the month of June. And also on our Facebook page, go to YMA Nation on Facebook. And when the video comes out, make sure you like, comment, and share the video.
All right. And
last thing, she's like, man, the last thing is on Facebook, if you like the video, your name goes into the drawing. If you comment on the video, your name goes into the drawing. If you share the video, your name goes into the drawing. So you actually got 4 chances to win off of each episode.
Wow.
Do it.
Do it.
All right, guys. So let's get started. Sports Talk Friday. What do you have for us?
You're not even going to do the rest of your announcements for today?
Okay. All right. So I got to do it, guys. Down in the comment section, the lemon pepper freestyle.
His freestyle. It's his freestyle. Like, for real.
But everyone on know already. They like, man, lemon pepper. They like saying it right now. Like, actually, when they click this video, they was doing the video.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yeah. They were like singing it already. Like, yeah, they doing that and they doing Let's Go. They're like back-to-back hits and they can't even get one off. I'm telling you, that's what they were saying.
All of it, right?
I mean, they know it all.
You got any other announcements?
You got all the announcements.
No, I don't.
But Lemon Pepper Freestyle is down in the comment section. Make sure you check out the video and make sure you like that video too. I mean, we over 20,000 views already in 1 week.
See?
In 1 week, guys. So thank you. Thank you for the support. Make sure you subscribe to the YMA Nation podcast. Our channel, actually.
More to come.
YMA Nation. Oh, yeah. We got the mixtape that drops today. I know you're trying to get all of it out. I didn't want to take up the whole beginning of the show. We all into the show already. We haven't even talked about sports yet.
It's okay because we have to get it out. They have to know.
YMA Nation mixtape down in the comment section. Make sure you check out the link for the YMA Nation mix. Actually, go and get the YMA Nation mixtape. Download the mixtape. It has so many great songs on it. Let's Go's on is on it. Boss Moves is on it. So that was actually I got permission to use that, which I'm a feature on. So Boss Moves, Let's Go. It's songs that you haven't heard yet. I'll give them one. I'll give them that Black Caesar featuring Siege, Black Caesar. I mean, that song is so deep. And there's a part 1 and a part 2. So it's almost like being on a TV show.
Wow.
Part 1 and part 2 for Black Caesar. That song is so deep.
Y'all got to get it.
YMA Mixtape Volume 1. Let's go. You got any more announcements?
That's it. I was super excited. So
we're going to do good on that, though.
I'm excited. I'm excited.
I am, too.
So
let's get into this sports talk.
Sports talk. So yesterday was the first day of the NIL.
The NIL, name, image, likeness.
Yeah,
it is effective.
Every NCAA athlete will be able to make money from endorsements and through a variety of other ventures.
Money. I was reading where they say that every athlete, won't be able to capitalize on it. So, you have to have a name. You have to be doing something.
I agree. And also, I just want to throw this in because I know we got a lot of topics to get to.
Mm-hmm.
I was listening to actually another sports talk show on the radio.
What?
Well, I got to keep up with my Clemson news. And
she watching other sports talks. You know what I do every day? Every day when I wake up, I watch. Okay, I'm not okay. I was gonna tell a joke real quick and say I watched the YMA Nation podcast, an old episode every day. Every day. Nah, go ahead.
But no, they made a good point. You have some athletes that don't want to take the time to even get involved in all of that.
Really?
Like, they were giving examples of like 2 Clemson players,
mm-hmm.
and you have one that has like over 100,000 followers on Twitter and like Instagram and social media. So he's more engaged in social media, right?
Right.
But then you have another like elite player that only has a couple of thousand followers on Twitter and Instagram, and he hardly ever posts and you just have different personalities.
That's true.
So you may not have someone who wants to be engaged in promoting a product, and that takes a lot of time and effort. Like when you sign on to promote a product for a company, that company may want so many hours of you doing that. And with a lot of football players who or any players who have the name to be able to make compensation off of it.
Right.
A lot of those players are already so busy with their schedule, workouts, practice, and all of that. They just may not have time or, have the want to do it. I
agree. Because, it depends on the person.
Yeah.
And so, but what's interesting, the NCAA, they would like the federal government to institute national standards for the NIL, because right now it's like state by state. So each state, they can pretty much create their own rules.
Right.
But they're saying that it should be a standardized, what's the word I'm looking for? A standardized one set rule.
Right.
On how the schools.
Like across the board. This is how it's going to operate.
How the schools are governed, right.
Right.
And not
across
just
the board.
Everybody like, well, my school's going to do it like this, and my school's going to do it like this.
Right.
There should be like one set rule
Yeah, that way you don't have schools that are using it for recruiting, because of the way they have theirs set up. That could be a recruiting tool.
Maybe. What's next?
So the Olympics. Yes, we're in the trials right now. So that's been exciting, right?
Yeah.
And all of the different, so the Olympic Games start July the 23rd and go through August the 8th. They feature 33 sports at 339 events across 42 venues.
Wow.
And then
can you imagine being an organizer?
Right. That would be crazy. And the Paralympics start right after on August 24th through September 5th, and they have 22 sports.
So it's going to be just going on all throughout the summer, huh?
All through summer. So this is interesting. No international fans can travel to the games because Japan has the travel ban still in place.
Really?
Yes. So there will be Japanese fans can attend, but at a 50% capacity.
Oh.
So there'll be some people there, but their families and everything won't be able to travel.
I know that kind of suck, right? You like, I want to go see your child is in the Olympics. You
want to be in person to see it.
Be there to support them, but
yeah, I mean,
you have to compromise, right? You have to compromise.
At least we're getting it, right?
That's right.
Anything that you're most interested in seeing in the Olympics, like for the Summer Olympics?
I like track and field.
Yeah.
I like track and field. And, a lot of people don't know this, but I like the pool.
The swimming
events?
The
swimming. So I said the pool, the swimming event. But I do like the pool because I'm a swimmer. Yeah. So I like to see those events, the 100 yard, I like to see because I don't know, I came from that background, right? So not saying I grew up as a swimmer, I didn't, but in the Navy, I did do search, I did SAR. Right. So that's one thing that you do, you become an outstanding swimmer because you go and save people's lives that's out in the water. So I love swimming. So I love just seeing the competition in swimming.
Gymnastics is always my favorite.
I do like gymnastics too.
I do like
gymnastics
especially too. The floor. That was good.
Yeah.
And we were watching some of it when we were out of town last time.
Yeah. You like the skating.
Well, that's winter. The ice skating.
Winter, yeah, I'm just saying, but you like the skating. That's like your favorite thing.
Skating.
Like when the ice skating is on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta leave the room. She'll watch that, and then I come back like 2 hours later, and it's still on. I'm like, how can you watch someone skate around on ice for 2 hours? But yeah,
it's entertaining.
It is, but I mean, it's so. I think it takes a lot. Like when you watch them, and their movement, how elegant it is.
Right.
It's very beautiful.
He be watching some ice skate.
Hey, and she have it on upstairs, downstairs, and I'm at the dinner table trying to eat, and it's this big screen TV, and unless I'm gonna sit with my back turned, right? Yeah. So I'm eating and I gotta watch it, but yeah,
it is. They have to be very precise.
Yeah, definitely, and you can see the perfection in it too, like the movement when a guy
lifts him up,
like her movement is very swift, like everything. So it takes a lot of practice and hard work too. Some of the things, like they be kneeled down on one knee with their legs stretched out and they spinning around like that. I know I said I don't really watch it, but I pay attention to things, right? Because I look at what a person does to create. Like I always tell people, master your craft. Yeah. Right. And they like perfecting that.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So I got some news though. I got some news since you're talking about I'm gonna kind of shift away and talk about tennis.
All right.
So in the tennis world, Serena Williams, 23-time Grand Slam champion, 23-time Grand Slam champion, and 7-time Wimbledon champion. So she was injured. And so she's heartbroken. That was an article that came out, and I can imagine too.
Right.
But she also put out a statement too. So she said this was on her Instagram. I was heartbroken to have a withdrawal today after injuring my right leg. My love and gratitude are with the fans and the team who make being a Central Court so meaningful. And you know, when you work so hard for something, it's like De'Aaron King, right? He was just like, man, like his team, they
needed him and
8-3 last year, and just thinking like he wanted to like take his team there and then get injured in an important game too. So you can imagine you work hard all season and then you get to that point like this is my dream to get here right now. This is my moment. You get injured, but that's life though, and it's how you bounce back from it. Right. Attitude, right? So, and her sister actually chimed in too. Miss Venus Williams, she chimed in and said that I absolutely couldn't watch. It was too much. I just couldn't watch it. I know exactly what that feels like when, you know, all of your faculties are taken away.
Yeah.
You know, so can you imagine a family member like that's your sister, and these two have been like prestige throughout their whole career in tennis.
Right.
And then just seeing your sister get to that point, and so. But that's life though. That's right. You got to move forward. Got to pick yourself up and just
get better.
That's
get
right.
well.
That's
get
right.
well soon. All right.
All right. What do you got?
What do you got?
Okay. So I'm gonna. This is my last topic. For the show. I'm going to go to my Miami Hurricanes for the last topic of the show. So, coming up this 2021 season, here's some things that they must do. That is a must for my Hurricanes. Here's a must that we must do. I'm not even going to say they. We, as a team,
he's going to go coach them.
Must do, right? So, the Miami Hurricanes last year, I did say they went 8-3 last year. So De'Aaron King, he'll be back starting, and they have a lot of starters too that's coming back. So they should have a very strong team this year. But, you know, since our head coach, Manny Diaz, since he's been hired, Miami have not won one big game against a major opponent. So, against a ranked team, they have not won one big game against a ranked team. So our season starts off against Alabama. Man, if we come out the gate and beat Alabama, but I know it's going to be a tough game, right? Alabama, we talking about like the champion, the 2020 champions. But if they can't beat them, they must beat the Tar Heels. Like when they travel up the Chapel Hill, they have to beat the Tar Heels.
North Carolina could be tough.
North Carolina, I agree. They are going to be tough. But Miami must win that game.
And speaking of Miami, I'm just going to jump in.
Just jump in.
Okay. I was doing the ranking the Power 5 teams non-conference schedule.
Yep, I seen that.
Yeah. They have Alabama.
Mm-hmm.
Appalachian State, Michigan State, and Central Connecticut.
They got a tough.
Now, just saying, App State is tough. I mean, App State is just tough.
Miami, I feel if Miami beat Alabama, their attitude is going to change for the season. I think anybody that beats Alabama, their
attitude will change for this season.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's a great point. It is.
And that's their toughest game.
Yeah, it is.
I feel that's going to be their toughest game. And if they could beat Alabama, even if Alabama beats them and the score is like 21-18, I think Miami will feel confident that we went against the championship.
Yeah. And the only thing I really worry about Miami is when you have a player coming off of injury, because we saw that with Watson when he was at Clemson and he hurt his knee and he was coming off of that injury. It's just a natural, like, you tend to be scared of re-injuring yourself.
Not De'Ara King.
Not De'Ara King.
We talking about Warrior. We talking about Miami.
I started off checking it every other week, just like most people do. Then it got out of control. I couldn't help myself. I started checking it day after day after day. I didn't realize that I was becoming addicted until my wife said something.
What did she say?
She said, "It's just a credit score, relax."
Are you checking your credit score?
Huh? Hold on.
Warriors. It's a difference, right? When you take a Miami Warrior.
One of the best quarterbacks in college football, but
I'm talking about
De'Ara King got it. Don't worry.
But there's actually been stories saying like how he's been practicing the camp. So they're expecting him to come out and perform.
Right. I'm not saying, I'm just saying when you get into a live game.
Not Miami.
Okay.
Not De'Ara King. You seen how fearless he was last year? That young man is fearless.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's the best quarterback, but he's fearless.
Right.
Which makes him a major threat on the run and on the pass.
Until he gets hit the wrong way and that knee gets just a little bit wobbly.
It's not going to change his mentality.
Okay.
He wanted to go back out there with the injury last time, wobbling. He didn't want to come out the game. I'm just making that part up, but yeah. I'm just saying.
Right.
I'm just saying he's a warrior, though. But
I'm just
Miami.
Realistic talk. Realistic talk.
Miami for 2021. These things we have to beat North Carolina. I'm not going to say we have to beat Alabama because I know that's going to be the toughest game that they've that they've experienced. But we have to beat North Carolina on that next game, and they're linebackers too.
I would like to see their full schedule because I'm wondering where these out-of-conference games are going to fall and who they have before and after.
Yeah.
Because that will dictate too, because sometimes you can't look ahead either. So let's say, I don't know when they play Appalachian. Do you know their schedule?
I don't have it pulled up. No.
2 seconds. 2 seconds.
It's not going to take 2 seconds.
It will.
You got like 10 seconds
Okay. So they have Alabama, and then they have App State right after Alabama. Okay. Then they have Michigan State right after.
Yep, they'll beat them.
App State. So, I mean, what I'm saying is they have a daunting schedule the first 3 games. I mean, their first 3 games are tough. I'm just saying. And then they got a tough schedule this year.
Mm-hmm. They do. No, seriously, they got a tough schedule.
They have Virginia, and then they play UNC, and then they have North Carolina State and Pitt. They have them 3 back to back. That's just tough.
I'm just telling you what the reality is going to be is they're going to come out. They're going to do a hell of a game against Alabama. And if Alabama beat them, I think it's going to be by a very small margin. And their confidence level is going to shift for the season. And I think even if Alabama wins, they're not going to lose after that. Miami is not going to lose a game after that. That's my opinion.
That's your prediction?
That's my prediction.
Okay. Write it down, people. He gave it to you. He gave you one.
And Manny Diaz, the defense guys, we have to cure that gap. Like the linebackers, like the linebacker, if we have fixed that for 2021, it's a wrap for every team that they're playing. Because that was a sore point for Miami last season was their line, and if they have cured that, then it's going to be tough to run against Miami. And if they can stop them, if they can stop their opponents, then they're going to be a threat because the offense is going to be like a super threat. Mm-hmm. So if they can stop the team from scoring and they continue to score every time they touch the ball or score 70 to 80% every time they touch the ball, then it's over.
Hey, y'all, I'm going to tell y'all what Clemson needs to do.
What does Clemson need to do?
The same thing we always do. Win, win, win. No matter what.
Oh, did you just take a DJ Khaled quote? Oh, Lord, did
that's
you
all
really
we gonna
just use
do.
a DJ Khaled quote?
Yeah.
All we do is win, win, win. Y'all didn't win last year to get y'all to the championship. She got quiet.
We got further than Miami. So.
Y'all did get further than Miami because Miami quarterback got hurt.
We'll see this year.
We'll see this year. Hey, I like Clemson, so I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And Miami will be seeing Clemson.
In the ACC championship?
In the ACC championship. Miami, we will be seeing Clemson in the ACC championship.
It's been fun, y'all.
It's been good.
Did y'all have a good time?
Good. And make sure, if you haven't yet, like, comment, and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on Monday for Wealth Building Monday.
What the boss's view. You gotta sacrifice. You wanna move like bosses move.
YMA, Young Millionaires Association. Yeah, see, that's the association. Joe.